In this video, we're going to be talking about core strengthening exercises. This is something that can be commonly overlooked because the shoulder and elbow get most of the attention. But a strong core can actually improve throwing mechanics and reduce the stress on the shoulder and elbow. Here are some key core exercises with rotational movements that can specifically help baseball players throughout the season. In this core strengthening exercise, we're going to be doing planks and side planks, holding each for at least 1 minute. So the starting position for a plank is going to be down on your elbows and toes with your trunk up, trying to think about being in a straight line. You want to engage the core here, pulling the belly button in towards the spine and holding. Be careful that you're not dropping your hips or pushing your hips back up. Again, thinking about being in that straight line the entire time, holding for 1 minute. Once you're done with that, rest for about 30 seconds, and then you can come into a side plank position, up on your elbow and feet, engaging the core, lifting the hips up, and holding. Again, thinking about being nice and straight here. No dropping the hips, nice and straight here, holding for 1 minute. This next core strengthening exercise is called bird dogs. In the starting position, you'll be on your hands and knees. First thing you want to do is think about engaging the core, belly button in towards the spine. And from this position, you're alternating your upper extremity or arms with your lower extremity or your legs. So the first position is going to be right arm straight with the left leg kicked back. Core is engaged, up nice and tall. Right arm goes out with the left leg and back. And alternate. Left arm, right leg. Performing 10 repetitions on both sides. In this exercise, we'll be performing a lunge with a rotation with the med ball. So in order to perform this exercise, you're starting out with a med ball up close towards your chest, engaging the core, bringing the belly button in towards the spine, up nice and tall, lunging forward, rotating towards the side of the down leg and back. And this exercise should be performed 3 sets of 10 reps. And this exercise is a rotational med ball toss. So what you want to focus here is engaging the core and focusing on that explosive rotational movement, like so. And you want to perform 10 repetitions on both sides. This core strengthening exercise is called the Palloff Press with rotation. So the starting position, you're going to line up parallel to a cable cross in a hand over hand position with the elbow straight. And what you want to think about from here is exploding into a rotational movement to start off with the elbow straight. So here, core is nice and tight, drawing the belly button in towards the spine. Exploding out, holding that weight mid-chest, coming in, pressing out, rotating back, nice and controlled. Again, exploding out, in, pressing out, rotating back, nice and controlled. 10 repetitions, and once you're done with that, switch sides, perform the same thing. These next 2 core strengthening exercises are called chops and lifts. Again, focusing here on that explosive rotational movement for core strengthening. So the starting position, we're going to line up the cable cross elevated at its most height, standing perpendicular to the cable cross in a hand over hand position with the elbow straight. Tight core here, drawing that belly button in towards the spine. And exploding down, nice and control on the way back up. Exploding rotationally down and back up. So we're chopping down. Lift, you want to do the exact opposite. So dropping the cable cross all the way down, similar starting position, standing perpendicular to the cable cross, hand over hand position, keeping the core nice and tight here, drawing the belly button in towards the spine, elbow straight, exploding up in that rotational movement. Nice and controlled on the way back down. Exploding up into that lift, nice and controlled, coming down. 10 repetitions for both chop and lift, and then switching sides and performing the same exercise on the other end.